Hi, thanks for watching my video. I've got a neat little knife to show you today, and when I say little, I mean little. This is the Victorinox Pocket Pal. It's an 84 millimeter single layer knife, so it's rather small. Here it is up against a 91 millimeter Spartan, just for a size comparison. So you can see it's shorter, but it's also got a very different shape, has much more tapered ends, and it's very thin, being a single layer knife. And so the idea is that it just slips right into your pocket. Very pocketable, very friendly for pocket carry. Therefore the Pocket Pal. And this is a vintage model, and I'll talk about the vintage features in a moment. But it is currently sold by Victorinox as the Excelsior with a keychain. In red Celador with hidden rivets, of course, and then a smooth silver ALOX version as well. You can find that in their 2015 catalog on their global website, but I could not find it on the US website. The Pocket Pal was sold in Celador in red, also black, blue, white, green, gray at one time, and also a blue Cub Scout version exists out there. And you could get it also in silver ALOX. This would be without the key ring, and that was called the Secretary. There are also vintage red ALOX Pocket Pals out there. You can get those, in the Victorinox tank stamp or the Victorinox tank stamp, and some of them even had bales. So those are fairly rare. And also you can get a red ALOX with the checkered scales and the white cross. What makes this one vintage are the tank stamps. It says Hofritz, Switzerland, stainless. And Hofritz was a distributor of Victorinox knives from like 1932 up into the 70s when they went bankrupt. And on the other side it says Victoria with the crossbow. And that tank stamp was used from 1943 to like 1970. And what makes me think this knife is fairly old is, first of all, it has exposed rivets. And, on the officers and sports models like the Spartan, they did away with the exposed rivets in 1961. It also has brass pins and liners, which is very unusual. I don't know how, for a Spartan it is, I don't know how unusual it is for a Pocket Pal, but Victorinox mainly went to aluminum liners in 1951. Before that, they were mostly nickel silver. So the only other Victorinox Celador scaled model I've ever seen with brass liners is my 1937 model Spartan with the brass pins and brass liners. So I don't know if that holds true for the Pocket Pal, but this tells me this knife's probably from the 50s, maybe the 40s. And that's what I'll believe until I get information otherwise. Anyway, this is a nice little knife. I have polished the steel and the scales and, of course, sharpened it. This knife came to me with a bend in the tip of the small blade, which I have straightened, and it's straight enough to be sharpened, but it does have a crimp in it. And that is often seen on these very small blades on knives that are 50 to 60 years old. They just don't survive that long without somebody giving them a tweak. So there it is, Pocket Pal. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you for watching my channel, your viewership, and I appreciate your support. I hope you have a great rest of the year, a wonderful holiday, and a prosperous and a healthy new year. Thanks again, and Merry Christmas.